From the sun-scorched deserts to the corridors of power, the story of America's relationship with the Middle East is a complex tapestry woven over decades. It's a narrative of ambition, conflict, and a relentless pursuit of interests, deeply shaping the destinies of nations and the lives of millions. An oil pump jack silhouetted against a setting sun, an American flag fluttering in the wind, a satellite's gaze fixed upon the Arabian Peninsula, a historic handshake that promised a new dawn. These images are more than just pictures. They are symbols of a deep and often turbulent engagement that has defined the modern world. Why has this distant region been a central focus of American foreign policy for so long? The answers lie buried in the sand, flowing through pipelines, and echoing in the halls of global power. The saga begins with a single vital resource: oil. The economic lifeblood of the industrial world, this black gold has fueled America's prosperity and secured its global dominance. To understand the U.S. presence, one must first visualize the sheer scale of this economic entanglement. Imagine vast oil fields stretching to the horizon, the source of immense wealth and geopolitical leverage. Picture colossal tanker ships, like steel leviathans, navigating the world's oceans, their cargo holds filled with the energy that powers cities and industries thousands of miles away. See the frantic dance of numbers on stock market tickers, where the price of a barrel can send ripples through the global economy, influencing everything from the cost of gasoline to the stability of governments. This intricate dance of supply and demand, of multinational corporations and sovereign wealth funds, has placed the Middle East at the very heart of America's economic interests, a high-stakes game where securing the flow of oil is paramount. Beyond the barrels and balance sheets lies a complex chessboard of geopolitical strategy. For American policymakers, the Middle East is not just a source of energy. It is a critical pivot point in the global balance of power. A strategic map reveals a web of alliances, bases, and shipping lanes, with glowing lines connecting key regional hubs directly to Washington. This network is designed to project power, contain rivals, and maintain stability, or at least a stability favorable to American interests. Central to this strategy has been the ironclad alliance with Israel, a cornerstone of U.S. policy that has profoundly shaped regional dynamics. Alongside this, a continuous stream of diplomatic negotiations, back-channel talks, and public summits represents the softer side of power, a constant effort to manage rivalries, broker peace deals, and secure a foothold in a region of shifting loyalties. It is a delicate balancing act, navigating ancient conflicts and modern ambitions to safeguard America's strategic position. Inevitably, where diplomacy has faltered, military force has followed. The history of U.S. involvement is punctuated by major military interventions, moments that have redrawn maps and redefined generations. A timeline of conflict marks this journey, from the coalition-led liberation of Kuwait in the Persian Gulf War to the sprawling global war on terror launched in the wake of 9/11. The visual narrative is one of immense power. Soldiers on patrol in dusty city streets, the technological marvel of advanced aircraft, and the silent, watchful presence of naval fleets in strategic waters. While avoiding the graphic realities of combat, these scenes symbolize the immense cost and commitment of American military involvement. Each intervention, launched to protect national interests or respond to perceived threats, has left an indelible mark on both the region and on the American psyche, creating a legacy of intertwined destinies and unresolved consequences. Today, this long and complicated story continues to unfold, caught between the promise of a peaceful future and the weight of a difficult past. The final chapter is yet to be written, its narrative shaped by the dual forces of statecraft and human experience. On one side, we see the persistent efforts of diplomacy, the cautious handshakes and ongoing talks aimed at de-escalating tensions and finding common ground. On the other, we see the faces of the Middle East's diverse peoples, the young students, the shopkeepers, the families, whose lives are the real-world context for every political decision made in faraway capitals. As dusk settles over the U.S. Capitol, the seat of American power, the questions remain. What is the future of this pivotal relationship, and what legacy will America ultimately leave behind in the sands of the Middle East?